MMTLP, possibly the largest corruption and securities fraud in U.S. history. Unresolved, it could blow up into a financial crisis bigger than FTX, bigger than Madoff, bigger than the 2008 Great Recession. What started as a preferred dividend owned by 65,000 investors, with only 165.5 million shares offered, soon became an investment held hostage for almost 500 days. Revealing the aggregated audited share count of MMTLP shares will expose massive fraud in counterfeit shares at the core of the entire U.S. stock market, an event that will rock the financial world now and for decades to come if a resolution is not found now for MMTLP shareholders. The impact on shareholders of MMTLP has been devastating. Here are just a few of the MMTLP retail investors' testimonials in their own words.
Hello, it's me, Juan, and my daughter Natalie, and we want to just share our testimony about our MMTLP situation. I am an original OG Torchlight holder, and as well as an MMTLP shareholder. The U3 halt has affected my family in various ways, as we were expecting on December 9th to be able to move forward with the transfer of shares into some of them into Next Bridge, but as well as cashing out our shares to be able to help stabilize our financial situation during this time. Not only has the U3 halt affected my family, but as well as place additional hardship on my family, as my daughter is currently battling her health situation with lupus stage 4.
When this all happened in December, it was the anniversary of my husband's passing. It was a really hard time. My kids all understood what was happening with MMTLP, and they were all it was hard for them to understand. It was hard for me to admit to my kids the depth of the dishonesty and lying and cheating and stealing that goes on in our country.
There is no communication. There is no oversight that had been issued by the SEC on FINRA or any of their officers, and they're just sitting here in limbo land. Now, to me, that's like, how can that happen in our stock market?
At this time, I have no value in my account. It went from thousands of dollars to zero overnight. I don't have shares of Next Bridge Hydrocarbon. I have a QSIP sitting in my account. Nobody seems to be helping us.
Guess what, folks? We're fighting for you. We're fighting for the retail investor, no matter what stock you have, because the corruption has to stop. The naked shorts have to stop. Me, I love everybody, and I want this to be fixed for my country's sake.
So now my wife's retirement fund, my mom and my uncle's retirement funds all zero. Every penny that I made extra and put into it, all zero. Never thought in a million years that Congress and regulators and all that invest in the free markets, and something like this would ever happen.
I don't really understand all the details. I just let it sound so unbelievable to me. This is not the type of thing that should ever happen in the United States of America. All I know is that we made a responsible investment in our country's stock market, and we believed what we were told, that we could either sell our shares of MMTLP on the last 2 days of trading or keep it and have stock in an oil and gas company.
We have bought counterfeit shares. That is illegal. That should never happen to anybody that is trusting their money, their hard-earned money, to buy shares in a company. And this is happening to many Americans, many people all over the world, not only in Canada, Mexico, Europe, Asia. we're all one family. We all have the same vision to help one another out, to better ourselves by making smart decisions. And MMTLP, Torchlight, and Next Bridge was the right decision for us.
There's some wonderful people in this community. Junk Savvy, 100, Kit, Gandalf, Jorel, Winston, Jana, Juan, Kyber, Jimmy Ray, Curtis, Busy, Marduk, and of course my boy Andrew. Without these people in my life, I don't know where I would be, and everybody else in this community. I decided to tell my story today. So if I can help or reach just one person, then sharing my personal MMTLP story was well worth it.
Let those who created the corruption pony up and buy their way out of the impending financial crisis. Allow the last 2 days of trading in MMTLP close only for shorts, sell only for shareholders, or offer a generous financial buyout equal to the pain and financial loss suffered by holders of MMTLP. The stakes couldn't be higher.